Hello, welcome to this new video. My name is David Yao, and today we're going to react. We will have a live reaction to a video talking about the 16,000 layoff people laid off at Amazon. So stay with me, stay until the end because you're going to have a lot of values as usual. So if you're new in this channel, I share everything about tech. So I'm a software engineer. That's my 9 to 5 job, but I'm very passionate about tech, but also, and most importantly, self-improvement. Okay, I'm passionate about fitness as well. Okay, and I will share in this channel a lot of things about my world. If you're new, don't hesitate to like, don't hesitate to smash the like button, smash the comment section as well, and share the video so that we can reach the maximum of people. So we're going to react to something very interesting, but before that I have an announcement. So if you're in the East Coast, you're in Delaware or the DMV area, and you think that you can become something better than your 9 to 5, if you know that you were not meant in this world to be in a box, and you want to build something on the side for your family, for your kids, and you want to build a career or a business that will help you have 6 figures income every year, I'm building a team here in the US, in the East Coast precisely. So hit the link in the description, fill out the form, and I will see if you're a good fit and you're very, very interested by self-improving. If you know that life is about becoming, click the link in the description, fill out the survey. If we're a good fit, I will give you a call and we will discuss. But we're building the team, we're growing, and I can't wait for you to join the team. That was for the announcement. Let's go and talk about the video. Okay, so it's a video by Mark Savant talking about the 16,000 layoff mistake. Okay, and it says that it revealed something terrifying about AI. So give some love to the channel, and even though it has more subscribers than me. Let's go.
Email this week that is beyond the pale. They prematurely announced they are laying off 16,000 corporate employees. The vice president.
That was crazy. Okay, that was crazy. When I heard that, I had one of my guys working at Amazon. I mean, he was laid off last year. He was not part of what happened 2 days ago, but he told me how many people they left. Right, some of them relocated to Seattle or to some Amazon headquarters, and not even a year in, they were part of those layoffs. So I know this is scary for sure.
At Amazon Web Services for Applied AI Solutions, Colleen Augrey sent out a premature email this week to all their corporate employees claiming that all the employees that were terminated in the US, Canada, Costa Rica had already been informed of their job loss.
Oh, wow.
And invited all the remaining team members to a meeting and announced that the layoffs were called Project Dawn. But here's the problem. Here's the problem with the email. No one had been alerted that they were being laid off yet. Nobody knew that they were being laid off. So if you received the email, you're basically thinking, okay, I'm in the clear. I made it past this round of layoffs. Not true. 16,000 of the people that received that email were actually being laid off. You can think about the worst email that you've ever sent out and wish you could take back. Yeah,
that's scary. That's wild, I would say.
That's basically what happened to the vice president of AI Applied Solutions at AWS. Crazy, crazy, crazy. And hold that thought, because I have a hypothesis as to what happened. You probably haven't heard this yet, but hold that thought. We'll get to that in just a moment. Because what's interesting here is that all the people that got this email were probably already on edge. We covered last week that Amazon was planning to lay off 16,000 people. And if you're subscribed to the channel, you would have already known that. You would have seen that notice about this big change. And by the way, these are corporate white-collar jobs at Amazon. I'm not going to go into all that.
Let me just switch to the thank God we have chapters here, so that's cool. Let's see Big Tech's secret plan
here, and we're going to cover that because these huge what I think here is we've got huge communication blunders happening at a time when AI and automation are being mass adopted. So stick with me here for a little conspiracy corner, little hypothesis, but stick with me for the facts here. We know, and we've covered, that companies are spending billions and billions of dollars on AI and automation. And we know that companies are forcing not just employees, but upper management to use AI and automation tools.
Yes.
We also know that new systems, new technology, when this stuff rolls out, there are always mistakes. We know this, especially, for...
I know where he's going. Let's see if I'm right, but he's going to talk about the fact that those 16,000 people laid off were part of an AI mistake. Something like that. Let's see.
People that are older, I'll say like me, like I'm in my 40s now, new technology is a little bit trickier than when you're in your 20s. Regardless, we know that billions of dollars are being spent, upskilling is mandatory, and mistakes happen when new technology rolls out. Is it far-fetched to think that these communication issues are a direct result of AI misuse and AI mistakes and failure to execute this new technology correctly?
A year ago, coding was totally different than what it is.
Talking about AI, oh my goodness. I don't have YouTube Premium, guys, so sorry about that.
Amazon leadership is deploying that is misfiring, or maybe it's simply she scheduled the wrong date and time, or her assistant did. We don't know for sure.
Okay.
I don't think it's far-fetched to state and to say that the way that big companies like Amazon are implementing AI has some drawbacks. And this is something that I've covered quite a bit. Salesforce and Klarna both laid off half of their customer service staff because they wanted to roll out AI agents to handle customer service. And both of those companies now have realized that, well, there's problems with just laying off tons of people, thousands of people, and using AI. There's mistakes, there's errors, there's quality control problems. I can't help but wonder,
okay,
are we
let's see
during this time? And by the way, if you're really motivated and committed to that, definitely sign up for my newsletter, aiupdate.ai. It's totally free. I'm sharing the hottest news and some of the best new tools and tactics so that you can remain relevant, respected, and financially free in this new world. So sign up below. It's completely free, aiupdate.ai.
Okay, let's talk about that part where it says you can still survive and be financially free. I completely agree. It's possible to definitely survive. Right now, we're just in a period where it's all about uncertainty. We don't know where we're going. Companies are scared to hire more people because they want to see where this AI thing is going, right? Everyone is saying, oh, software engineers are going to lose their job. Oh, no, that will not be the case, etc., etc. You have all those big CEOs coming to shows or interviews, and they say, oh no, in 6 months, AI will replace all the software engineers, but they still hire engineers if you go to the careers page. And everyone is scared, right? So right now it's all about fear, and people are losing their jobs. Those who are losing the job, I'm not saying that's the fault or they're not good enough, etc. No, because at this point, it's all about luck. Luck is playing a huge role in you being able to keep your job. If you're in good company, like a company that doesn't believe in like AI should replace this and that, great. If you're in a big tech company, your role may be in jeopardy, if you know what I mean. So it's hard right now, but if you stick long enough, we will get to a part where things are going to be more stable, okay? And once things are going to be more stable, because now we're going to see what we will do with AI now. People are going to have a clear definition of the AI usage, and I genuinely believe software engineers will still be relevant. Is it hard right now for juniors? Yeah, for entry level, of course it's hard. They have to do more than what people were doing 5 years ago, for sure. Because in terms of level, if you see programming as multiple layers, the low level layers are already taken by AI. So if you were a junior engineer and you were just doing WhatsApp clone, Netflix clone, or just focusing on coding, it's over, right? It's over. The same way 20 years ago, we didn't give a damn about machine language. When you're using JavaScript or Java, you don't care about what happened in the box, how Java gets translated into a language the machine can understand. You just don't care about it. The same way, today, we will use AI as a new language to be able to achieve something, to build something. So your ability to first give detailed instructions to AI, your ability to prompt, your ability to ensure that AI delivers what you want AI to deliver, that will count more than anything else. And entry levels, they will have to go to the upper layer, do something that senior engineers were doing, thinking about system design, thinking about security, thinking about trade-offs, thinking about good coding practices, thinking about being good at debugging, right? That's just an example, okay? But at the end of the day, I wanted to talk about the financially free part, and there's something I want to show you guys, okay? That's something I want to show you, and I think you will understand. I'm going to share my screen, and again, one more time, you're going to see we're all the products of our environment. I'm sure you agree with that. You can put yes in the comments section. We're all the product of our environment. And in our environment, we've seen our parents taking this path. Okay, the path of the 9 to 5. Okay, so get a job, go to school, get a job, and retire, which is great, which is absolutely great. I still have my 9 to 5, by the way. But here, people think, talking about a financially free life, people think the best way to be financially free is to have high income. I'm sure that you agree with me, right? And I completely agree with you as well. You need to have high income. But people think if you have here many industries, right? If you have IT, if you have real estate, if you have healthcare, whatever industries here, people think that by switching the vehicle, because you can see each industry as a vehicle, okay? Or some people will leave IT, they will go to healthcare. Some people will just leave healthcare, they will go to real estate, etc., etc. People are switching jobs because they want to they want to increase the income. You agree with me? You can change as many vehicles as you want. You will still be in this path. And this path, we call it single-handed income. I hope you guys can hear me. I hope you guys can hear me. We call that single-handed income, where you depend on your 9 to 5. So it's dependent, it's rented, because the moment you don't have your job, it's done. It's over. Okay, you don't have your job anymore. This is the path most of us are in. Choosing that we don't even choose. We were born and we were raised in a system, in an environment that was teaching us that this is the only path. This is why today many people are freaking out when they're losing their jobs. It's not even software engineers, it's everyone. But there's another path here called multi-handed income path. Multi-handed system-driven path. And you will see many people also taking that path. And it's the path of entrepreneurship. I'm not talking about the path of being self-employed forever, okay? Because here in that path, you will start as a self-employed most of the time, because you have to start that way until you figure out how to build a system that will work for you in a way that even if you don't work anymore, money will still flow. And it's at that point that you become financially free, because you're not tied to your income anymore. Many people don't know about that path. And that's another thing I'm very, very passionate about. And that's what I wanted to share with you guys. I'm not going to say too much about it. One more time, if you're interested to learn more about it, I have free masterclasses that I hold in person and on Zoom every 2 weeks. Okay, just hit the link in the description to learn more about it. But trust me, once you start taking that path, you don't have to be worried anymore. You don't have to be like, oh no, if I lose my job, what will happen? Oh my God, my kids. What if something happens to me? What if I'm injured? What if I cannot work anymore? Like all those fears disappear. So that's what I want to share with you. I know it's tough for many people. If you know someone who were affected not only by that Amazon bad news, but any other kind of layoff, due to this uncertainty period, send them this video, and I see you in the next video. Or never forget, always learn. Ciao.